Now, again, it's important to note that all kinds of the events and the metrics are automatically built in. So, for instance, in the swipeable gallery, the swipeable gallery has a number of metric events, such as whether the user viewed all the frames of the gallery and did the user interact with the gallery by swiping it. So these are metrics that are automatically baked in, and they're and automatically reported back to the target environment, in this case DoubleClick. And in terms of moving back and forth between pages, again, these are events that are reported back through the DoubleClick SDK in this particular case. So let's move on. Here I'm going to now add a tap area for an exit, to create an exit from the second page. So I'm going to move this tap area and cover it and make it in such a way that it covers the entire ad. Okay. And I'm also going to send that tap area back so that the user is able to interact with the swipeable gallery. Now, let me go ahead and configure an event for this tap area. And before I do that, I'd like to name this tap area, give it a friendly name. Here it's an exit from gallery. Now let me go ahead and configure it. So on click or touch of exit from gallery, we want to exit from the ad. So let me go ahead and save that. All right. Now let's also, again, this is an exit event that's automatically called on the DoubleClick environment, and all the appropriate metric events are reported through that event. So again, let's go back to our preview and ensure that we are able to exit from the ad. So let's click on the tap area, which is outside the swipeable gallery, and sure enough, we are now exiting the ad. Okay. Now let's add a couple of more events here. So on the swipeable gallery, the swipeable gallery exposes a bunch of events. Let's take a look at what kind of events it exposes. It provides an event when the user first interacts or swipes on the gallery. All the images are loaded and all frames have been viewed. So let's wire the gallery's all frames viewed event, which happens when the user has hit the last image. And let's move to the third page, which is the final page, as we called it. So we go to the final page, and let's at this time choose a different transition where we slide in the page from the top. Okay. And in the third page, let's add an image. Of the Empire State Building. So let me go ahead and place it there. Also, let me configure a map component, and I want to point the map at the location, or center the map around the Empire State Building location. So I'm going to first drag the map component. So this is the Google Maps component, and let me make sure okay. All right, now let's tweak the properties of the maps component. It it asks for a query, which is the Google Maps query. So what are we going to show as markers for the maps? So in this case, let's say we want to see all the Starbucks locations around Empire State Building. And we also need to provide the exact location that we want to center the map on. So to do that, I'm going to go back to Chrome and search for Empire State Building. So let's copy these values. Longitude. All right, let's also see the advanced settings. Right now, the search radius is a little too much for us. We want to just focus on that specific area, and we want to change the zoom a little bit here. All right, now just to recap, we configured from the second page, from the gallery page, we have configured an event that navigates us to the final page when the user finishes viewing the gallery. So let's take a look at it. So as soon as the animation completes, here we are in the gallery. So I'm going to navigate through, and in the when I view the last one, it moves me to the final page of the ad. And sure enough, we have the image and the map, and the map is actually now centered around the Empire State Building, and it shows me all the Starbucks coffee places around this Empire State Building. All right.